Shalom. All right, so today I'm going to do something different. I'm always talking about storing food and wicked holidays and paganism and wicked churches and stuff like that. But today I'm gonna go into something different. So if you thought I was crazy before, this is gonna take the cake. Now you're gonna think I'm cuckoo. Now this is gonna take the cake. All right, so today I'm gonna be talking about wicked spirits, demons and wicked spirits. All right. Now a lot of people had experience with these type of things. I have ever since I was born. I mean, really, um, when I was born, my brother, or when I was a kid, my brother and I used to see stuff. We used to see things out the corner of our eye. You know, have you ever been sitting down and watching television and you see something out the corner of your eye? And you're like, what was that? And then you see it again. We all experienced that, right? Okay, those are demons. All right, so I used to be able to see him. Well, I still can see him now, but back when I was a kid, my brother and I used to see him, and and we used to tell our mom, "Hey, what is this?" And she couldn't explain nothing to us because she was a Jehovah's Witness, so they don't know nothing. So she couldn't explain nothing to us. So she started blaming it on us. So then it got to the point where he stopped saying that he's seeing them because he didn't want to sound crazy. So one day I told him, I said, "Hey man, how come you don't how come you just letting me look crazy now?" He said, "Man, I ain't trying to he said, "I'm not trying to get involved in that. I'm gonna let you look crazy." So he said that he's not gonna talk about it no more, but I still kept talking about it. Right? So long story short, um, a lot of people have these experiences from childhood, from adulthood, or even when you first waking up. Now I've had this experience all my life, but I didn't know exactly what it was until I start waking up and reading the scriptures. Now I know exactly what they are, and I know exactly how to deal with them. And now they can't even touch me. Now, the only way they can touch you is if they can is if is through wicked family members. Wicked family members who are portals for them. They can come around you and harm you. And I'm gonna give you a perfect story on that, about something that happened to me in 2006. Um, my brother, a lot of you know what brother I'm talking about, not the one who I grew up with, but my older brother. A lot of you know who I'm talking about. Uh, uh, I was living downtown at the time. I was wicked. I was wicked. I was smoking, drinking, everything, whoremonger. I was everything. And so I wasn't protected. I was just, I was out there. And I came home from a club called Below, right? And I lived right next. I lived, I lived across the street from the bar. I mean, from the club. So I just went across the street, hopped in my bed. I was about to go to sleep. All of a sudden, the blinds like flew open, like something came through them. As that happened, I got froze, right? I got froze. Now, a lot of people, you go to sleep and you get froze, right? They call it sleep paralysis, right? They call it sleep paralysis when you get frozen, you sleep or whatever. That ain't what it is. It's a demon. It's a demon that's bothering you, right? So I'm being held. I'm being held, and then I'm like, hold on. And I hear them talking. There's three of them, right? There's three of them, and there's a hierarchy, and they're right here, and they're talking. They're like right out of my uh, view, but I can sense them and I can see like little like silhouettes on them. And I'm like, hey, I can see you. I can see you. And one of them said, hey, he can see us. And I said, yeah, I can see you and I can hear you. And then the leader of them, so he started talking to me. He started telling me all types of wicked stuff. Basically, he was telling me that I don't know nothing and he could kill me if he wanted to. And I was like, man, whatever, man. You can't do nothing to me. I said, you can't do nothing to me. So I start mocking them. I start calling them, saying they didn't have no bodies, and they just mad because they didn't have no bodies, and they're this. And I was like, I laugh at you guys. You guys ain't nothing to me. And he said, okay, all right. And he started squeezing my neck so hard, the neck, it hurt so bad. I had to call out Jehovah, because in those days, I was raised Jehovah's Witness, so I thought God's name was Jehovah. So I said, Jehovah, help me. And this is how you know. This is how you know that the name Jehovah has no power. Because when I said that, uh, they laughed at me. They laughed. And this is the exact words that the demon told me. Now I'm going to say a curse word, so I apologize for that. But I'm just going to repeat exactly what it said. Now, when I said, Jehovah, please help me, he said this. He said, this motherfucker is religious. And he slapped me on the back of my head so hard, and then they flew out the window. As soon as they flew out the window, I got up and I turned the lights on, and I was like, yo, what was that? What was that? So I'm thinking I'm tripping. I'm like, man, but I didn't even have, I had like 3 drinks, you know, so I wasn't like drunk. So I was like, damn, what happened? This is crazy. So I'm like, you know what? All right, whatever. I'm just going to go to sleep. So I went to sleep. I wake up the next morning. I'm trying to figure out if that thing was real, if it was a dream, because, they get you in between your realm sleep. So you don't know if it's a dream or if it's reality. So you just, throw it out the window like what I did. I threw it out the window. I said, so I got up in the morning. And I was like, was that real? And then I knew it was real because I had bruises all on my neck. I had bruises on my neck, and my whole head and my neck was sore. So then I was like, you know what, man, whatever. I didn't want to think about it. So I just said, you know what, I'm just gonna go get me a drink. That's what, I'm just gonna go get a drink. I'm gonna forget about that. I don't want to think about that. I'm just gonna go and get drunk, right? Okay. So fast forward to the next day. It was a Friday, and my brother calls me to my Aunt Johnny's house to go over there and play dominoes, right? So my brothers were over there. We over there having a good time. And then long story short, we ended up getting into a fight, right? We ended up getting into a fight, and my brother pulled out a big butcher knife on me. So he's chasing me down the street with a butcher knife, and I run up this alley. Oh, you know what? Yeah, I told you. So I'm running up the alley, and my brother is chasing me with a butcher knife. So I jumped over this fence into somebody's yard, and I hid in the bush. And then my brother is walking past me with a butcher knife, and this is what he's saying. This is exactly what he's saying. So excuse the language. He's saying, "This motherfucker, where's he at? I'm gonna kill him. Motherfucker, I'm gonna kill him with a butcher knife." When I seen that, I was like, holy snap. Holy snap. I could not believe the situation that I was in. My own brothers, my own family members. I could not believe that my brother was going to kill me with a butcher knife. I could not understand it. And even to this day, he doesn't comprehend that. He doesn't understand. He thinks I did something to him. He thinks I did something to him. So, long story short, later on, as I start waking up, I realized that was the same demon that attacked me that night. It actually jumped in my brother to try to get and try to whack me. That's how these demons work. So just like the Matrix, you know how Agent Smith, you know how they just jump in and the body go like that? That's what demons do. If you have a spiritually weak person around you, the demons can jump in and out of them, and they can harm you. This is why you see so much wickedness on the streets. You see all these people out here fighting and road rage. People are filled full of demons. This is why I don't allow a lot of people around me. I don't allow a lot of people around me because that's the only way that they can get to me. Now, I'm spiritual now. And now I pray diligently for these things. Now these demons, they can't even touch me. They can't even touch me. I used to get froze in my sleep. I used to get froze and choked in my sleep. It's been about 15 years now since anything like that. Because now I stay prayed up. I stay prayed up now, and now I know exactly what they are. I did a video on it on my YouTube channel. It's called "Where Do Demons Come From?" And you can go check that out. It's a 2-part, and I go into the Book of Enoch of where they came from. The fallen angels made it with men, and then the Most High killed all these all the creatures and giants they made, and then those spirits became disembodied spirits, which are here today to torment men. That's actually what they are. And a lot of these celebrities and everything, they worship these demons. That's just what it is. So, if you ever been asleep and you heard voices and stuff like that, That's what it is. That's what it is. You know how you hear on the news, you hear a lady, she killed her whole family, she drowned her kids in the tub, and they say, "Why'd you do that?" And she said, "A voice told me to do it." Well, that's true. That's true. Except that you can't use that in the court of law. You can't say, "Hey, a demon told me to do it." You can't use that. So you'll still go to jail. You'll still go to jail. But you cannot use that a demon told you to do something. Like schizophrenia, Tourette syndrome. All those, you're possessed by demons. All those conditions that they have created to throw you in a psych ward or give you medication, you're just possessed by a demon. That's all it is. You need to turn to the Most High. That's how to cure that. A pill ain't gonna cure you. A pill is not gonna cure you. If you look in the scriptures, the Messiah was casting out demons constantly. There was one brother who was freaking foaming at the mouth, tripping. He was chained up. That was Tourette syndrome. He was freaking saying crazy stuff, and then the demons, he had a legion of demons in him, and then the Messiah freaking cast the demons out, and they went to the swine. All right, now I'm gonna give you a scripture on something similar to that. Go to Tobit. It's in the Apocrypha. So we're gonna get Tobit. Apocrypha. We're gonna get Tobit. We're gonna chapter 3. We're gonna start at verse 8. All right. Because that she had been married to 7 husbands, whom Asmodeus, the evil spirit, had killed. So the scriptures is talking about an evil spirit that killed men. All right. Before they had lain with thou hast strangled thy husbands. Her husbands were strangled, which means they died in their sleeps of what they call it, sleep apnea. You know how you get strangled in your sleep? And they say a lot of men die like that? That's how you die. You get strangled. Demons are strangling you in your sleep. Thou hast already 7 husbands, neither wast thou named after any of them. All right, so this is, and I'm going to jump to 17, all right? And Raphael was sent to heal them both, that is, to scale away with the whiteness of Tobit's eyes, and to give Sarah the daughter of Raguel for a wife to Taurus, the son of Tobit, and to bind Asmodeus, the wicked spirit. All right, so wicked spirits exist. They exist today. And if you can't see them, if you don't know what they are, if you don't know how to deal with them, they're going to get you. A lot of wicked spirits are behind people not waking up. A lot of wicked spirits are behind people not coming out of churches. A lot of my brother is a Jehovah's Witness, and a spirit came in him. When I started reading him scriptures, the demon took over, and his voice changed, and it was like, "Get those books out of here." No lie, man. This stuff is 1,000% true. These wicked spirits exist, and if you don't know how to deal with them, they're gonna get you. They're gonna get you, and trust me, I'm not exempt, because sometimes they infiltrate me without. Sometimes I let some family members come close to me, and I'm thinking everything's good, and all of a sudden, boom, something happens. Gossiping or some type of folly happens. You know, you love your family members, but if they're wicked, if they're celebrating Christmas and pagan holidays and they're part of the world, they're easy for the demons to get. They'll jump right in them. And they'll come to your house and they'll affect you. And that's just what it is. So a lot of times if you're sitting down, you see something out the corner of your eye, that's what that is. That's a demon. That's a demon that is upon you. And when you start seeing things happening like turmoil and fighting and arguing inside your house, you know that a demon is involved. Because for everything, there's spirits involved. There's even spirits of strife and spirits that destroy marriages. There's thousands of them. There's thousands of them that are here on the earth, tormenting men, and that's just what it is. So if you don't have the spiritual power, I suggest you get it. Turn to the Most High and ask Him. He'll give it to you. Now let me tell you a name that they run from. Is Yahuwah. Yahuwah. They run from that. You say that, they gone pew. they don't mess around with that. And it's a beautiful thing to know that now. It's a beautiful thing. and I'll do another video on how to cast them out of your house and kick them out of your house. You know what? I'm gonna tell you something else. Also, when you get the chills, if you're in your house and you start getting the chills, those are wicked spirits around you. If you have the sense, you know, to sense them like I can, and I can sense them. When you get the chills, those are demons. Those are wicked demons. Those are wicked ones. Those are the weaker level ones that you can actually sense. All right. Uh, Hope this wasn't too crazy for you guys. I'm pretty sure it was. Pretty sure this one takes the cake, but I got another story that's even better than this one. All right. Hope you guys got something from this. If there's any questions, just let me know. I'll be more than happy to answer them scripturally. I'm not just gonna tell you some folly. So if there's any questions, let me know, and I'll be more than willing to answer them. All right. Shalom.